Hey guys, welcome back to The Worst. White balance is no joke. White balance is not a joke, Jim. Alright, this is one more test. This may or may not be the actual color of my skin tone. So, what's in the news? Is it Corona or is it Corona? I don't know. Nobody does. But one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today is getting your message out as your local church and reaching your congregation. We here in my local church, we decided this last Sunday. A lot of churches in the area canceled the Sunday before, but reworked their service to be on an online platform the Sunday prior. But this past Sunday, March 22nd, was our first online-only streaming service. The media director, good friend of mine, had just worked overtime making this happen and trying to up the production value of our live stream. He did this he added another camera. So we were running 3 total cameras that were to be live streamed. We live stream every Sunday. We've done it forever, but we ran into a lot of trouble this Sunday. And a big reason for that is what I'll share later on. But basically, he'd put in all this work, and I keep looking over here because he had set up all this stuff that's still set up. And we, got it all worked out, fine-tuned it. The audio was going to be nice, coming through the board, mixed. It was great. We were going to do it live. And then we got in on Sunday morning, and as we were setting up as the band and getting ready, it was clear there was something not right. And basically, our streaming service that we use that pushes our video out to all the different platforms had crashed. We're assuming this is because there were so many new churches and so many churches at one time trying to live stream their services, and it just couldn't handle it. So just like any other website, it just crashed. About 5 to 10 minutes, 8 minutes actually, right before we were supposed to go live for all of our audiences. And we got together, we huddled up, and we had to make a decision as a team. Do we postpone? Do we, for later in the day when we can get this figured out, do we pre-record and then push it out later in the day, go live temporarily and pre-record the service and let everybody know it'll be going live later? There was a lot of options. Or do we just move forward? And ultimately, we decided to move forward with just streaming on my iPhone, right here. It was important to us to keep the time the same, to really deliver on the commitment that we made to people that we would be going live at 10 a.m. at our normal service time. And we felt that was important. And so we decided to go ahead with that. And the production value it was a phone, it was bad. The audio was not good at all. It was literally like cell phone audio in a room. Only if you've ever used Facebook Live, you can have a great camera and pretty good audio, and it's way worse. So I don't know why. Anybody who knows, leave a comment. But that's what we decided to do. So we set it up, and I'll put some shots in here real quick. Here's a photo of the setup that we had that we were really excited about, that was going to serve all of our needs on Sunday morning. And then here is what we ended up doing. That is a cell phone on a stand recording worship. And I'll let you listen to a little bit of worship. Sermon.
Pressure that we felt in the atmosphere, and God is totally sufficient and is strong, and He is bringing us through, and we are trusting Him. But
so as you can tell, definitely not ideal, but we were able to reach so many people on Sunday, and we reached them with a cell phone video. So if that's encouragement to you and your church, wherever you guys are at, if you have a live streaming setup, or if you don't have a live streaming setup already, go for gold. Go for gold! Go for gold! Go for the best you can do. But if the best you can do is a cell phone on a stand, do it. It is so worth it. The quality is not nearly as important as the content. So I hope that encourages somebody. That was just a quick story of what happened with us. And hopefully this coming Sunday, we don't have to go back to the iPhone and do the iPhone again. We get to really upgrade that production value and give that to the people watching at home. This video was never meant to be an instructional on how to set up your church to live stream your services or a budget way to set up your church for live streaming, but I've got the most budget way right here. And my only advice, if I was gonna give any advice, would be just pick the best phone or device that you have, because the camera quality is going to really help translate after going through Facebook's compression and how it makes everything look like it was filmed through a potato. Or obviously YouTube and other options are out there too for streaming. But really this video was just meant to be an encouragement. So if there's any of you out there who are struggling with that, saying, how do we do this? Is it gonna be good enough? I can promise you it's gonna be good enough. So I made a Facebook post about this. And one thing that I felt was really important that I heard the Lord saying that I wanted to include at the end of my Facebook post was this. So this was Sunday morning. Whether you stream from an iPhone today or a killer live streaming system, the Lord is looking on and saying, well done. And that's just what I want to tell all of you today. Well done. Well done for however you are serving the people of your congregation. Well done for however you are able to minister to the Lord in this season with your church congregation. Thank you for what you do, and God bless.